I've always loved the concept of Nicktoons, not just the cartoons themselves, but the idea that they all share the same universe and would be able to interact with each other. Of course, you don't see that much nowadays because Nick doesn't focus on cartoons nearly as much as they used to, but looking back to the classic years reveals some of the most nostalgic Nicktoons moments. Everyone you knew would appear in their own little bumpers, talking with each other and just hanging out. With an amazing idea like this, obviously the iconic characters found themselves in a huge selection of video games. Some of these are known and constantly talked about online today, but there's a whole other side to things that most people don't even realize exist. Today, we'll be diving into Nickelodeon's Nightmarish movie maker game, featuring a bunch of different cartoon characters of the time like Spongebob, Jimmy Neutron, and basically everyone else you'd expect in the early 2000s on the channel. Now, the mid-90s gave us Nickelodeon 3D Movie Maker, a game where you can make a short little movie featuring characters and places from Ren and Stimpy, Rocko's Modern Life, and real monsters! I'm not going to be focusing on this game because, quite frankly, I'm not interested in these cartoons at all. Instead, we'll be taking a trip over to 2003 for Scholastic's Nickelodeon Toon Twister 3D. If you've never even heard the name before, then you're not alone because it seems like nobody paid much attention to it, and all the other Nicktoons games pretty much overshadow this one. I think it's still worth taking a look though, just to see the nightmarish stuff we can get. Developed by WayForward Technologies and released on PC in October 2003, Toon Twister 3D was made to bring all your favorite Nicktoons characters in one place, with you being the director and making a show out of them. As displayed on the box art, there are 4 different cartoons with a major role, and they were easily Nick's biggest cartoons at the time: SpongeBob, Rugrats, Fairly OddParents, and Jimmy Neutron. But what actually happens when you boot up the game? Well, you're immediately greeted by a strange lab area, which is revealed to be the Chum Bucket with Plankton at the center.
Oh, it's you! I'm glad you're here. You're just in time to see me take charge of the whole Nicktoons lineup. With my ingenious Toon Twister 3D animation creation engine, registered trademark, I shall control every aspect of their putrid cartoon lives from the anonymous safety of this desk.
He's here to guide you on this movie-making journey by providing you with the Toon Twister itself. He can control every aspect of their cartoon lives by putting everything together in this video editing tool. Adobe Premiere? Haha, don't make me laugh. I edit all my videos using Nickelodeon Toon Twister 3D. Okay, so the concept is really easy to understand. You just make Nicktoons movies. I mean, what more am I supposed to say? It's just a fun time. Well, what's cool is that Plankton actually helps you throughout the whole process, narrating the game and acting as your right-hand man, always willing to keep things on track if you mess up.
Well, look who it is. Spielberg Jr. is back for more. Listen up. I'm only going to say this once. You can watch or work on one of your saved cartoons by clicking on its icon, or make a new cartoon by clicking New. Remember, if you need my help, click on the Help question mark down below. I'll be in my trailer.
You're given a pretty decent collection of places from the various classic Nicktoons, and once you figure out what you want, it's time to get the actors in place. Everyone's appearances in the game make a lot of sense, but what I don't understand is that Cosmo's face is an actor. He already shows up literally in the same row, so this just makes no sense. Along with these sets and actors, there's some rows of various props. Nothing really out of the ordinary, but it feels like someone watched the Nicktoons and pointed at completely random things. Yes, that right there, that needs to go in. It's the iconic cartoon box. Put it in Toon Twister. There's a nice little timeline where everything can be put together so you can truly be the director of your own Nick movie. And while the game seems relatively harmless based on what we've gone over so far, the real nightmare arrives when you actually start making videos. I would like you all to put your hands together for my incredible movie. These guys have spent a lot of time rehearsing, and I think they're really happy to show you. Let's just jump right into it.
No! Holy mackerel!
SpongeBob, me boy!
Hello, Mr. Krabs.
Hi, SpongeBob! Put some hustle in it, boys!
It's pretty impressive, all right. Hi there, Carl.
I have a bad feeling about this.
jolly good show. And there you have it. That's Nickelodeon Toon Twister 3D in a nutshell. There's not a whole lot to it on the surface, since you just make waggy, simple videos featuring the classic cartoon characters, but honestly, it's really dependent on the player. I'm sure you can make something actually good here, but making nightmare memes is way more fun, so I'll just stick to that, thank you very much. There are also a bunch of other things that could have made it a lot better, like more selections with literally everything. I feel like I was super limited with the dialogue options, cause there just wasn't much you could do. Seeing how nobody looks back at Toon Twister saying, "Hey, that was amazing," makes a lot of sense to me, since it doesn't offer a whole lot. If you grew up with it, there's of course the nostalgia factor, but I've never heard of the game until recently, and it's not fun unless you're making an intentionally terrible movie. But overall, there's still a lot of hilarious potential for this game. Think something like Go Animate, but for Nicktoons characters, and if you ask me, that's an amazing combination. It'd be pretty nice if the game got popular again for the sole purpose of memes. Like seriously, you have so much power at your fingertips here to make such quality content.
Not so close, I'm in charge here. I command you to stop this instant. Whoa,
Have any of you guys ever played Toon Twister as kids, or are you just hearing about it now like I am? Let's talk in the comments. But anyway, that's all for this video. Subscribe for more awesome cartoon videos. Give a thumbs up and comment below, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.